See, here's a 20. That's why I need to count all over again. What up, though, YouTube family? It's your girl AP, and on my channel I talk everything lifestyle, motivation, and money. So on this video I will be stuffing my cash envelopes and some of my sinking funds and showing you a little bit of my money challenges. I am so stoked because I am on a journey to save 1 year's worth of living expenses. I really don't remember how I came up with that concept, but since I began this journey, it has been so fulfilling. And you can always refer back to my previous videos on my January money challenge update and my February money challenge update just to see how far I've come. I will update you on my March money challenge update. That will be maybe the beginning of April because I have to end out my month of March, but the numbers are phenomenal. Like, if you are not doing a money challenge, I want to encourage you to do so. It is not late. You know, you still have a chance to jump on that ball and start a money challenge. I have a video, I will post it here, about the 6 different money challenges that I am doing. Now, hopefully you can incorporate one of those into your life. But before we get into the meat of this video, I wanted to show you, because I do cash envelopes, I want to show you that it is possible to live beneath your means and that you do not have to spend all of your money. So let's just count how much I've saved in my cash envelopes from my first paycheck to my second paycheck. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 40, 140, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54. So I've saved $154 toward my rollover challenge. I will add that money to my rollover challenge, and like I said, I will do a end of the month my cash money challenge video toward beginning of April, because I have to get all my coins and all my $5 and everything together. So if you have not already subscribed to my channel, I want to encourage you to do so, because this channel is fire, y'all, and it's all about like what can we do to improve our overall self and finances. Come on now, let's start with our finances too. We have to get that in order in 2021 and going forward. Now let's talk about stuffing some envelopes. Now, before I begin to stuff my envelopes, I wanted to show you really quick how I have it all laid out, just so I can stay organized. So we have my cash envelopes here, we have my sinking funds here, and then we have my challenges here. So this is all of the money that I'm getting ready to stuff. So let's begin. Okay. So every time I get paid, I take about maybe $500 for my cash envelope. So this is what you see here. Over the course of the years, I've noticed that I had to increase my grocery envelope. So I always put $220 into my grocery envelope. So this is that here. And this feeds a family of 3 for about 2 weeks. I always try to come in under budget. So that's when you saw earlier where I did have some extra money in my cash envelopes that I can roll over for my rollover challenge. But I do always start off with $220, but the goal is to not spend all the money that I put in my envelopes. So we have $220 here. And in my household, I'm going to put $60. So that is this. And my personal, I'm going to do $40. And then my eating out, I'm going to do $100. And here are the ones, I'm not going to count them all. So you have to determine, of course, you know, what you need to put in your cash envelopes depending on your lifestyle, how many people that are in your, you know, family or whatnot. This works for me and my family. So this is how I came up with my numbers. I don't really deviate too much from these numbers unless something major is going on. But for the most part, these are my cash envelopes numbers. Now my miscellaneous envelope here, I am going to do $77. I had to take 3 of these dollars and I put it toward one of my challenges because the ATM only gives you 20s. So I just took $3 out of my miscellaneous in order to go to my money challenge, and you will see that in just a moment. But so here's the miscellaneous money here, and I will put that in this envelope here. Now miscellaneous, for those who are curious what this envelope means for me, anytime I may run out of money out of any of these envelopes, my miscellaneous is basically a backup. So instead of me running to like a credit card to use that or whatnot, I have a little extra money in my miscellaneous that I can always pull from. Because sometimes, you know, you may go over in groceries, and sometimes, depending on what's going on, you may go over in eating out. Because if you're like me, when I get tired, if I didn't create a meal plan, which I do try to do, I will, you know, pick, if I didn't cook anything, I'll pick up something really quick for the family. But that's my envelope for my eating out. And here's my groceries. So total we have here is $497 because I took out $3 for my cash envelopes. Now in this video, I will not be going into how much I've already saved. Like I said earlier, I will post a end of the month March recap for my money challenges. If you have not checked out the previous ones, you can always go back and refer and just see how much I've been saving so far. I'm really excited about how much I've been saving. I've been very diligent with my savings plan so that I can complete my goal of 1 year's worth of living expenses. So my Friday challenge, this is only 3 of my money challenges. My Friday money challenge, I'm going to add $40. I will color in those 2 little circles there a little bit later. So we have 40 there. And then my envelope, no, this is my 52-week challenge here. I have $39 that will be going into this challenge. So you see the ones here. That's why I had to, you know, take away some from the miscellaneous because I needed ones. And then my envelope challenge here, when I pull 2 numbers per paycheck and take out that amount. So my envelope challenge, I have 164 that will be going into that challenge. So total for my money challenges, I will be stuffing $243. So that is this here. So let's move on to my sinking funds. Now recently I did a video on sinking funds. For me, sinking funds have changed the game regarding my life, because no longer do I have to stress out about where the money is coming from that I need to pay for a certain thing. I've created sinking funds. Like, I'm like extreme with sinking funds. I have tons, but in this video, I'm only gonna stuff like 5 of my sinking funds. If you have not already learned about sinking funds, I will link the video at the top there so you can refer back to that to see what sinking funds what sinking funds are and how I incorporate them into my daily life. Maybe you can glean for that and take something away and incorporate it into your life, and you will see how much your life will change once you implement this system into your life. So for me, I have home repairs. I'm going to add $40 to my home repairs. And I always have, I'll write this a little later after the video, but I have just a little index card, and I'll put the date, how much I'm adding, and then the total amount there. So this works for me. You have to figure out what works for you. But this is how I keep tabs on everything, my sinking funds and how much, I have in each sinking fund. And my auto repairs, I do not have a car note. I do not have extended warranty. So I save for any auto auto repairs that may happen, flat tires, oil change, your tags or whatnot. So for this paycheck, I will be adding $40. And of course, I'll add it later on my little note card there. Medical. For me, medical means copay. This is outside of my health insurance. So sometimes you go to the doctor and you have a copay. So I'm going to add $20 to this. My Bella. So I have a dog. I don't have pet insurance. So I, save money in an envelope for her. This will incorporate like her shots or if she needs to go to the vet for anything. So I'm going to put $20 in her envelope. And lastly, I have some kiddos and they are growing like weeds. So I never want to get stressed out when back to school happens. I save for it every paycheck so that, when August comes around, because mine are in person. So when August comes around, I can just go back to my sinking fund here and pay for anything that they need from outside of clothes or school supplies. I have this here. It relieves a lot of stress. Last year, I was able to save $800 for my back to school fund. So if you haven't started a back to school fund, if you have kiddos, this would be a great idea for you to implement into your life. So here are all my sinking funds here, and the total amount that I'm saving in my sinking funds is $160. So having my envelopes has really changed the game for me, changed my life dramatically. I really hope that these videos, they encourage you to try to implement something into your life, because no longer for me am I living check to check, and it is because I try to live on a strict budget and I use cash envelopes for everything. So instead of running to like a credit card, I am able to use cash. And like, that's an awesome idea if you haven't ever done that, to pay for something in cash and you don't have that burden on your back like a bill is going to come in the mail. So if you haven't already subscribed, I want to encourage you to do so. I love talking about everything lifestyle, motivation, and money, because to me, all three of those encompass who we are as people, who I am as a person. I love to show you how I'm not only implementing my saving practices into my life, but how I live day to day. So you can see not only am I living what I'm showing you, I'm living proof that you can do this. I'm a single mom and I'm raising 2 children, and if I can do it, you can do it too. We just have to be focused and very diligent. I hope that you found value in the content of this video. If you have, please hit like. It really helps my channel to grow. And also subscribe if you haven't already done so. I post videos every Friday and every Sunday. I look forward to creating my next video for you to enjoy. Well, until the next video, you take care.